Toby, the tram engine, had been recently purchased. He was staying in his restored shed from his old line. He works near his old line a lot. The fat controller came to see Toby. He came with his family. I was wondering if you'd like to help us get to the beach tomorrow. There's a lot to do over there, I've heard in recent times, and I've been wondering if you're up for it. Oh, yeah. Sure, sir, said Toby. Toby eventually came over at the beach. There were boats there and rushing water. It was quite the pretty sight. They quickly got out and started building sand castles. So Top Hat's kids were building a sandcastle. So Top Hat was instructing them how to do it. The sandcastle looked splendid in the end. It looked like the castles up in Ulfstead. Now that's one good-looking sandcastle. Good job, said Sir Topham Hatt. Thanks, said Stephen and Bridget. Wait, these castles kind of remind me of something. It appears there's a castle near that mine. I might as well see this for myself. Oh yes, grandfather, we'd like to go too, they both said. So it was arranged. They boarded Henrietta and Toby set off. Toby ventured he was getting closer to the old line. He'd never been on this line before. Not many engines have. I wonder what we'll find there, he thought to himself. A signalman came out. Do you have clearance to go on the line? Oh, please, I'm the controller. Sorry, I couldn't tell without your hat. Yeah, sure, you can go. All right, then, said Sir Topham Hatt. What's on this map of yours, anyway? We're trying to venture near that castle, near that mine. You're actually not that far from there. Just a few more turns and I think you'll get there. That'll be good, thought Toby. The points were switched as they set off on the old line. Toby went across the line. There were a lot of bushes, and there were overgrown crops on the track, so it was hard to venture down, but he struggled on. He got to witness many grown trees and brown earth. He came in front of an old water tower. It was rusted, but it still had water in it. They all examined it. That's weird, I don't remember building this. Let's just move on, I think. They made it across the line. There was a lot to do here. It looked very abandoned, and it was very spooky. There's a couple of faceless locomotives here, thought Toby. It's kind of disturbing. What? Someone had to say it. On the topic, the signalman came over and told them tales about an old warrior and ghost near the mine. This scared him straight. Toby had a rough sleep. When he woke up the next morning, he saw Thomas. Beep, beep, said Thomas. Watch out for the old warrior, Toby, said Thomas. Puffed Thomas. Toby worked there until midnight. He was still worried. Ooh. What in God's green earth was that? Just playing ya. Mr. Ghost, I can't see you. A narrow gauge tender engine emerged. I'm no ghost. Bertram's the name. Working here was my game until it shut down. You could call me the old warrior. They used to call me that because I was so brave. Toby was impressed. After word got around, more narrow gauge engines on other parts of the narrow gauge railway were brought over to see Bertram for the first time. He worked very well and met a lot of new people. He pulled coaches, but can be welcomed anywhere at this point in time, because, well, he works here.